How much is 1 Newton? Have you ever wondered how much a Newton is? It's a unit of force. But what does it actually mean? In this video, we're going to explore the concept of the Newton and how it's used in everyday life. Before we get into the nitty-gritty of Newtons, let's start with a quick quiz. Which of the following is equal to 1 Newton? A. The force required to accelerate a 1 kilogram mass at 1 meter per second squared. B. The force required to lift a 1 kilogram object at Earth's surface. C. The force required to push a 1 kilogram object with a velocity of 1 meter per second. If you guessed A, you're correct. A Newton is defined as the amount of force required to accelerate a 1 kilogram mass at 1 meter per second squared. Now that we have a basic understanding of what a Newton is, let's explore how it's used in everyday life. One common example is the weight of an object. The weight of an object is simply the force of gravity acting on it. Since the acceleration due to gravity is 9.8 meters per second squared, we can use the following formula to calculate the weight of an object in newtons. Weight in newtons equals mass in kilograms, x acceleration due to gravity, in meters per second squared. For example, the weight of a 1 kilogram object on Earth is 9.8 newtons. Another common example of the use of newtons is in the field of mechanics. In mechanics, we often use the concept of force to analyze how objects move. The force acting on an object can be calculated using the following formula. Force in newtons equals mass in kilograms, x acceleration in meters per second squared. For example, if a car with a mass of 1,000 kilograms accelerates at a rate of 2 meters per second squared, the force acting on the car is 2,000 newtons. Newtons are also used in many other fields, such as electrical engineering, chemistry, and physics. In fact, the Newton is one of the most fundamental units in science. So, how much is 1 Newton? It's the amount of force required to accelerate a 1 kilogram mass at 1 meter per second squared. This unit is used in a variety of fields, and it's an essential part of our understanding of the physical world. If you're interested in learning more about newtons, I encourage you to do some further research on the topic. There are many great resources available online and in libraries. With that said, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. And be sure to subscribe to my channel for more science content. Use visuals to help illustrate your points. For example, you could use a diagram to show how the force of gravity acts on an object. Use real-world examples to make your content more relatable. For example, you could talk about how newtons are used in the design of cars or bridges. Keep your script engaging and conversational. Use humor and personal anecdotes to keep your viewers interested. Edit your script carefully to ensure that it is clear and concise. Proofread your script before you publish it to avoid any errors. By following these tips, you can create a great YouTube video script that will educate and entertain your viewers. I hope this helps.